I put $1,000 into GameStop, right into the hype. Today, the app says it's worth 417.
417 out of 1,000? Okay.
Don't give me the look. It went up first. On paper, I was up to $1,400. I could have sold.
Could've. That word is doing a lot of work, son.
It's the stock market, Pops. Everybody's taking a risk. Your boring fun could crash, too.
It could. But there's a difference between what you did and what I did. And I think you already know it.
See, this is the thing. You've got 40 years in one Vanguard fund and a paid-off house. I make $85,000 a year and I still feel broke. So don't tell me your slow thing works and my thing is dumb.
I'm not calling you dumb. You're the smartest one at this table. You just did a smart guy's version of a slot machine.
A slot machine? Come on.
By the time we're done here, I'm going to hand you one question. You point it at anything in that app, and it tells you straight, investing or gambling. But first, you got to see how you fooled yourself. Answer me one thing. When you bought it, what was your actual reason?
It was going up. Everybody on Reddit was in. I felt like the one-time regular people were beating the hedge funds.
That's not a reason to own a business. That's a reason to place a bet.
Okay, but I still don't fully get where the line is between investing and whatever you're calling what I did.
Then sit down. Pull the chart up. That one question I told you about, we're going to build it right now, together, and you'll know it for good.
All right. Let me actually walk through what I did. Honestly, I've replayed it about 100 times.
Good. Start at the top. What did you buy and what did you think you were buying?
So first, what a meme stock even is. A meme stock is a stock that shoots up because the internet decides it should. Not because the company started making more money, because it went viral.
So the business didn't change. The mood did.
Exactly. GameStop is a mall video game store. Nothing about the actual business got 4 times better in a week. The crowd did.
All right. Keep going.
And that is the whole difference between investing and speculating. When you invest, you're buying a piece of a real business, and you win slowly as that business makes money over years. When you speculate, you're not really thinking about the business at all. You're betting the price goes up so you can sell it to somebody else for more. And that's it. Hoping the next guy pays more than you did.
Like buying a truck you never planned to drive. You're just betting somebody pays more for it on Friday.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I told myself it was investing. It wasn't. I was hoping. Okay, the actual numbers. I put in 1,000. Mostly GameStop. That chunk is my position. A position is just how much of one thing you're holding. Mine was about $800 at GameStop.
And then what happened, son?
It ran. Fast. Within days, it was up like 40%. I'm watching it hour by hour. And then it drops 20% in an afternoon. Then back up. That's swinging up, down, huge moves. That's volatility. How wildly the price jumps around.
And the more it jumps, the more it feels like something is happening.
That's the trap. The volatility felt like action. Like I was in the game. On paper, the account was worth $1,400, and I told myself this was going to $5,000. I did not sell.
Hold on. You were up $400. Real money. And the number in your head was 5,000?
The number in my head was always the next number, never the one on the screen.
That right there. That's the whole thing, son.
Then it slid and slid, and I kept holding because selling meant admitting it was over. It bottomed out, and now it sits at 417.
Let me do the boring version. That same 1,000 sitting in the plain fund, the one that owns a little piece of 500 companies instead of one video store. You'd have to check the day, but it'd be far more likely to still be near 1,000 than at 400. I'm not promising you a number. I'm saying you wouldn't have lost half of it betting on a crowd.
Quick thing. If you've got your own little GameStop sitting in an app right now, and you just felt that in your stomach, hit the like button. Not for us. So the next person about to tap buy at the top sees this first.
That's the most useful thing you've said all day. Hang on. You want coffee? Helen keeps moving the good can, so I drink the cheap one.
Oh, I'm good. Keep going. This is the part I need.
All right. Here's what people are yelling at the screen right now. Somebody made money on that thing. Your Reddit crowd? Some of them got rich.
Yeah. My buddy Marcus made $3,000, cashed out, paid his rent, bought a PlayStation. That's real. That actually happened.
So how does that fit your whole speech?
Because that's survivorship. You hear the one guy who won. You don't hear the 1,000 people holding 417 like me. Same bet, different luck.
And is Marcus a genius, or was he lucky?
He'd tell you genius. But ask him to do it again on purpose, and he can't. That's the tell. If you can't repeat it on purpose, it wasn't skill.
Say the rest of it.
There's this thing your brain does. After it drops, you think it's due to bounce back. And it went down 5 days, so it has to go up. That's the gambler's fallacy. The stock doesn't remember yesterday. It owes you nothing. Due is not a real thing.
The roulette wheel doesn't know it landed on red 6 times.
Right? And I sat there for a year thinking mine was due. You want to know the actual night? It was January 2021, around 2 in the morning. I'm in a Discord with maybe 400 people. Wall Street Bets is exploding. Everybody's posting screenshots of gains. Guys quitting their jobs. And I'm on my couch in Austin with $8,000 in credit card debt, watching people my age make a year of rent in a single day.
And you felt left out. And you felt left out.
I felt stupid for not being in. That's the part I can't explain to you. It wasn't greed, exactly. It was everyone's boarding a train and you're the only idiot left on the platform.
Yeah, I know that feeling better than you'd think.
You? Come on, Pops. No way.
87. A fella from the plant had me over. Big pitch. Vitamins or soap, I forget which. You recruit 2 guys, they recruit 2 guys, everybody's rich by Christmas. Whole garage full of grown men nodding along.
Wait, you actually did an MLM?
I almost did. Helen asked me one question in the truck on the way home. She said, Walter, where does the actual money come from? And I couldn't answer her, so I didn't do it.
Huh. Okay, that one lands.
Same night as yours, son. Different year. That feeling that everybody's getting rich but you, that's the oldest sales trick there is. It's not new just because it's on a phone now.
So, here's where I landed. The test. You promised. One question.
Go on. You earned it.
Before you buy anything, ask, am I buying a piece of something that makes money? Or am I hoping somebody pays me more for it later? If it's the second one, that's fine. But call it what it is. A bet.
not an investment.
And bets have a rule.
Right. If you're gonna gamble, and grown adults are allowed to gamble, use money you can watch go to zero without it touching your rent, your debt, or your groceries. You name the number, that's your fun money. And when it's gone, and you don't reload.
And you keep it in a different pile than the real stuff.
Separate account, so the casino money never gets confused with the future money. My mistake wasn't buying GameStop. I was buying it with money that already had a job.
That's a good line, son. Write that one down.
Here's the part I'm not proud of. I still have it. The 417. It's still just sitting there in the app.
Why haven't you sold it then?
Because selling it makes it real. As long as I hold it, it's not a loss yet. It's just a bad Tuesday that hasn't ended. I know that's not logical. I teach marketing. I know exactly what my own brain is doing. And I still can't tap the button.
First time I've heard you say you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm still figuring this one out, Pops, in real time.
Gambling feels like winning. Investing feels like waiting.
Next time, Pop sits me down with 3 pages from HR I've been ignoring for a month. Roth, traditional 401k, which one your money's actually supposed to go into first. If that same form's been rotten in your inbox, subscribe so you know what you're clicking when you finally open it.